we playing today, Barry? What are we playing today? Don't try to say those Polish words. You don't know. We were playing Mysterious Property. Or, as it's known in America, Mysterium.
Yes. Okay, so Jen will be the spirit who was killed 100 years ago. She's kind of lazy, so, it took her this long to try and figure out who killed her, which is my job, being the investigator.
Look, you don't know how it goes in the spirit world. What's like 100 years to you might only, might be, I don't know where I was going with that.
Okay. So, in a 2-player game, one player plays the spirit, obviously. The other player will play 2 investigator characters. So I am playing the Far East Visitor and the Reporter. And now we have 7 days to try and figure out, as each individual investigator, what, where, and who. And then as a group, we'll narrow down the 2 who's to the ultimate culprit of who killed Jennifer, the spirit.
Ooh.
Now, Jen will try and convey to the investigators who killed her by these dream cards.
And how many cards will I take?
You will 6, yes. So we are playing normal difficulty, which means that Jen can discard her hand of 6 and redraw 6 cards up to 3 times per game. Okay, and to mark this, we're using additional pawns of other investigator players that we're not using.
No more pawns, no more discards.
Yes. So, depending on the difficulty you want to use, you could do this either once per round on the easy difficulty. You could do it 3 times per game on the normal, once per game on the hard, and then you cannot do it at all on the extremely difficult game. So, like I said, Jennifer drew 6 of these dream cards. Now she will give each investigator character 1 or more cards to try and convey the what. Okay, which is indicated by this little clock token here. It's in Polish. I have no idea what the pronunciation is. Please don't ask me. But once we figure that out, then we'll go down to the where and then finally the who. We have to do this before 7 days. Okay, we're going to try and do it by the 6th day to get the 2 culprits down so we can narrow it down to the final culprit. Because then we got a 50-50 chance. Yeah.
These cards are awesome.
They're awesome. You can discard.
Yeah. It helps if I like the card, not just the token. Okay.
My Pollock.
I love you.
Yeah. So
right.
now Jen can convey these cards, the items through the cards, like I said, but she cannot speak when she does this. She could just, the clues might be something in the picture of the dream card she gives me, or the color, the background that matches the card, or something like that, but she cannot talk, yes. Which is why I like this game.
Sometimes you have to study deep the pictures.
Which means I will never guess what it is.
If you look at the pictures, you will guess.
Okay.
This is for the green lady.
This is for the green lady? Okay, so we have somebody drawing a house on acid. The green lady gets this card trying to convey the what. Now, like I said, it could be the yellow background could match one of these. They really don't, other than the weight here. Could be the letter, because there is a little letter up here underneath the bird here. So that's what I think I'm going to do. I guess the letter. Now, with more players, you can talk to other players, and they can try and give each other ideas on each individual who, what, and where, and then help each other out. I mean, it's just me. I'm not going to really talk to myself. Okay, so the reporter here gets 2 cards. And we have this line on a ship with a spyglass lady. And then another ship with a tub and this guy was really, or girl was really on acid when she created these cards. So with the black player, I think I'll go with rope because ships have rope. Okay, so now that was first we did the dream phase, which was Jen handed me the cards. Okay, then we did the investigator phase where I guess which cards match up to what she's trying to convey. And again, more players can discuss amongst themselves on what they think it is. And now we're going to go into the reveal stage where Jen will tell me whether I am right or wrong.
Green is correct, black is wrong.
Wow. So green will take her token back and move down to the wear. So now she can concentrate on the wear. I'm going to remove this card, put it next to green. Black was incorrect, so he just simply takes his token back. Okay, now being that green was correct, her dream card gets discarded where black can use his cards to try and help him further along later on. Okay, and then we move into round 2, and again, the green player, the Far East visitor, guessed correctly, so she can concentrate on the where, whereas the reporter still has to work on the what.
Here is for green.
Okay. Now Jen doesn't have to give me these cards in player order. She can go black player first or the green player or whatever. Okay, so what do we got here? We have the Eiffel Tower. Some bees and some birds. And then we have like a gargoyle. Let's see. Eiffel Tower. Grass. Could be here, could be outdoors. Yeah, I'm gonna guess the fountain, because I think it's outdoors. I'm not sure on that. Okay. So, for the reporter, an additional card is this one here. A bunch of like music notes and a hallway pantry type deal. What?
We totally got different things out of that
hallway.
picture.
Alright, so what do we got here? We know it's not the rope. One's in water, one's in like the desert, and one's in a house.
Once you get it, I'll explain why.
Your logic?
Yes.
I would like to hear this.
Yes.
Okay, I don't think it's the cricket paddle. Oh, it might be. She may think it's a robo paddle. We never know. I think I'm going to go with the dumbbell. And I think I'm wrong from her expression, but go ahead, Jennifer.
Green is correct.
So
black is not.
Moving right along here. Okay, so these get discarded. It was the island or the fountain here.
Yes.
I'll put that next to her. Black was wrong. We moved to the next day. So it's a 50-50 chance on this last one. Let's see what she has here.
I'm gonna discard.
Okay, so like I said, on normal difficulty, you could discard. You're actually supposed to keep them face down, but you can discard up to 3 times per game, and then redraw 6 new cards. Oh. And the Far East visitor is on the who, whereas the reporter's pretty stupid.
Is it the reporter?
I'm saying.
Well, you know what? I don't know if it makes a difference, but I play this as if the green was Amanda and the black was you.
Oh,
so I pick things that.
Okay.
So you're sucking, but Amanda's kicking butt.
She's not even here and she's kicking my butt.
Okay. These don't really help.
Well, you gotta do the black player first and then draw back.
Yeah. Either way, they're not really helping. I guess I'll just stick with my craziness from before.
Oh. Which one is this?
For black.
For black? Okay. So, let's see. Now we got like a Lucy in the sky, a diamond scene, a bunch of fish. a whale and one. Okay. I'm going to go with this one, I think.
Okay, so good luck.
With the green. Okay. So green is working on the who. Now they can't guess the final culprit until all players are down to the who. So what do we got here? We got like a frog in a watering bowl thing. I don't know. And then we have a coop with a butterfly and a bunch of mice, little doll. I'm sorry, cat and a dog and a doll. I'm gonna go with the seamstress. Yeah.
No, and yes.
Okay, because, now where the hell did you get all these cards out of?
Because it may be a cricket paddle, but it's still a paddle. And look, give me the cards.
Yeah, you explain this to me.
Okay. Alright, so I gave you these two first. This one. There's a dude standing down here. Looks like a paddle. Totally messed up.
Let me see that.
And then it's like, oh, it's a paddle. There's boats. Maybe he'll get the boat thing. Yes, it may not be an oar, but it's a paddle. Then I give you this one, which to me looks like a classroom. And sometimes kids would get beaten with a paddle. So I went with that. And then I was like, oh, forget it. I'm just going to go back to the whole
does not look like
water thing. It does to me. And then I was like, screw it. And just went back with the whole water thing.
Okay. All right. So the reporter gets the who. Finally, we're going to go down to the where. Discard all his clue cards. We're actually going to discard these three too, because that category is done. The Far Eastern visitor was wrong, so she keeps these two clues, and we'll move on.
You can get rid of the other ones if you want.
Get rid of them.
I don't know if you wanted to get rid of these or.
Oh no, I'm going to show the difference between. Good.
Oh, okay.
All right. So we're on the day 4.
Okay.
The Far Eastern visitor has to guess the who, and the reporter's on the where finally.
It's just Far East visitor.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, because Far Eastern, you're making. She's from the Far East. It's a Far East visitor. She's not from Far Eastern.
Whatever. Come on, spirit.
Ooh. Okay, this is for the reporter.
The reporter. So he is on the where. And what we got here? We got like a tire on a ramp with a bunch of birds. And then like a griffin or something in the background. 2 knights. So we're on the where?
Yeah.
I can't see them too. Let's see what we got here. Alright. I don't know if this is right or not. I'm going to go with this one.
Okay.
And then the Far East visitor is on the who.
See, I think you're going to get it wrong with this clue again. You might have to discard.
Yes, you should actually take 1 token away because you already did discard.
Yes, I'm sorry. Alright, I'm going to discard again.
Okay. So she got 1 more discard for the game.
Oh, yeah, so much better.
Alright. So this is for
the Far East lady.
Far East lady. Okay.
Far East.
See here, we got like the Wicked Witch with the apple in the forest. Snakes. Where is she? She's on the who? So I guessed her and she was wrong. What we got here? We got a nun, a postman, a chef, and a painter.
A chef.
A chef and a painter. She could have thought that was a cop.
No, I didn't think it was a cop.
Can't talk.
Oh.
Ooh. I can't wait to hear her.
Maybe I thought it was a conductor. Ooh. Look at the picture. Talk to Johan.
I can't talk to Johan.
Just look at the one picture. Don't look at all of them. They're terrible.
I'm going to guess the paint.
Is that who you're guessing?
No, I'm not sure. I guess the chef.
Ooh, you're correct.
On.
Both of them.
Really? Okay, so the Far East Visitor got the chef here, and then the reporter has the library there, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, so all their clue cards get discarded. Now, as I said, we're on day 5. We'll move that up. And we'll actually get rid of these because we're done with these. We can't move on to guessing the final culprit yet because the reporter here is on the Who now. So, the Far East Visitor will have to wait for the reporter to catch up to her, but they can talk to each other to try and figure it out, help each other along. I will not do that because I'm not insane. Well, at least not on camera. But we move on to the next round. So the Far East Visitor is actually just done waiting, killing time until the reporter can catch up to her. And where did you get the chef out of them 3 cards?
All right.
Yeah, let's go back to that. What do we got here? These 3. Where did you get chef out of them 3 cards?
So,
I only thought because this one has an apple. That one, I thought of that movie, that Ratatouille or whatever that was.
Yeah, I was going with Ratatouille.
And then a frog.
And then some people like to cook frogs and put them on a plate. And I didn't have any food cards. But that was totally apples.
I'm glad you're not insane or anything.
Oh, I am. See, if I give you 1, you might get it. If I give you 2, it might 3. Oh. I can give you as many cards as I want, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what we can do with that.
With these 2? Okay, so what do we got here? We got I can't think of the name of that Greek god. Neptune riding like a seahorse thing.
Uh-huh.
And then we got a bunch of ghosts. I guess I don't know the artwork on these are a little trippy. We got artist, none. Let's say seamstress. I don't know what she really is. Maybe.
There's yarn and who knows?
And then a postman.
Or a conductor. No, I'm kidding.
Alright, so I think I'm gonna go with the artist on this.
No, you're wrong.
I'm wrong?
Yes.
Okay, so it's not the artist. I was still thinking about it, but that's okay. Go ahead, Jennifer. What's next? So this is what the artist had, or the journalist has left. Again, since the Far East Visitor already guessed the Who, she's pretty much out of it. But she can try and help.
Which she's really no help to you.
Yes. Because it's just me.
Who knows if you'll be able to pick out what I pick out in this picture.
Okay. Alright, so we got Rapunzel. What a night.
I mean, it's so obvious from these clues, Barry.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
See the last card. Oh god.
With the none?
I'm gonna stick with a none.
Okay, you're correct.
Right. Well, where the hell did you get none out of that?
Look, it's a god, it's dead people in heaven, and there's a steeple because there's a church on that card.
It's a Greek god.
It's a god.
Or a Roman, people. Depending on who you call it. Okay,
Poseidon,
so...
or
Neptune. Yes. Okay, so now we're at the last day. So we can actually get rid of these. So now in the Polish edition of the game, all we have to do is guess the final culprit. Okay. So what Jen will do is give us as many cards as it would take to, try and figure out what the final culprit is. Now, to do this, she took the 2 Who cards that she has, the blue back ones, gave them a shuffle, and chose one. Now, in the Ukrainian edition of the game, what would happen is you would place out the who, what, and where for each of the investigators left. Okay. And then the spirit would select 3 cards. One for the what, one for the where, and one for the who. Trying to focus on the who. And then she would take those 3 cards. She would show the remaining 4 cards, because in the Ukrainian edition you use 7 dream cards
Korean?
instead of 3. Ukrainian.
You said Korean.
Oh, I said Ukrainian. She would show the other 4 cards and then discard them. And then she would place out the 3 cards for, one for the what, one for the where, one for the who. And try and convey who the ultimate culprit is. So that's the difference between the Polish and the Ukrainian rules.
How do you kill somebody with a letter?
You poison it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Or, you send it to the wrong person and they kill them for you. Okay, so now we're doing the Polish version of the game. So, it's the last day. We're at day 7. Jen has to convey which of these 2 it is. I have a 50-50 chance here. Let's see how my little Polish wife does. Okay, so...
Yes, sir.
Now, the investigators as a whole have to guess the right one. Okay, so if you're playing with more people, you talk, I think it's this one, I think it's that one. I'm going to say the none on this one, but, you would talk. But let's show you what the cards are here for. So, first we have, it's like a dove and a dove wing. There's a bunch of, I'm going to say swords, but they look like crosses. So that's just one of the reasons I went for none. And then over here we have a bunch of dead soldiers in a town. So I'm going to guess the none.
What about the green lady?
Fine, we're going to guess the nun. And it is the nun.
Yes, I think they are swords, but they did look like crosses, and that's why I went with that.
That's the only reason I got it. What was the other card?
Dead people, heaven, praying for your soul.
Yeah, but it could
and
be
I said dead
the chef poisoned them, and then, he used the sword to cut off
I like to
his
think that chefs don't poison people.
Okay, so... I won barely. That was a
mysterious property.
You are a strange person. What the hell goes on in your head if you think?
Scary things, Barry. Scary things.
Okay, so that was Mysterium. Please stay tuned for our final thoughts. Get gaming.
Have fun.
And thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Don't cry, you big babies.